Akechi went from mental shutdown to computer shutdown. I'm going to stream a bit extra today because of this mishap. I'm going to stream till like 4:30 instead of 4. And then Saturday I'll probably also stream more Persona. And stream for longer, assuming the Wi-Fi works. I had to like stand up on my dryer in order to like reset the router.
That didn't look right at all. Don't tell me. Mona-chan, what's going on?
But hopefully it works now.
No, that's impossible.
We did everything
You're
the
right.
same.
We followed all the same steps. We made sure we just took the treasure too. I should call home.
This isn't our fault, is it? It's been okay all 4 times so far, ever since Kamoshida.
If we let the shadow live, the real person won't undergo mental shutdown, right? That's how it should work.
Yeah, it's gotta be. What's wrong?
This is the same. I remember now. It's just like
Oh.
what happened to my mom.
So this is the moment when mental shutdown occurs.
Well, why did they target Okumura-san?
Damn it! What the hell's going on here?
I have to go. I'll talk to the staff before I leave. Feel free to take your time.
Haru!
This ain't our fault, right? I'd like to think so.
Some welcoming party, huh?
I'll get in contact with Haru later. But for today, I think we should all return home.
It's been a while.
Hi,
What are you
Akechi.
watching? That's...
This is just a hypothesis, but perhaps Okumura was bitten by his lapdog.
Are you implying that the Phantom Thieves triggered a sudden mental shutdown on Okumura?
There might have been a falling out of sorts, so the Phantom Thieves abandoned a useless employer, and to cover their tracks, they dealt with Okumura.
I hate to bring this up, but I'm actually here about that.
Did you find any evidence?
No. Actually, there's a chance that the party behind these aren't the Phantom Thieves, but someone else.
How do you mean? You were suspecting the Phantom Thieves as well.
It is still hypothetical at this point, but I don't want to rule it out.
We're searching the Okumura residence tomorrow. Same with Shujin and its principal. We will find evidence on this, no matter what it takes. By the way, I wanted to ask you something.
Yes?
You haven't looked
Akechi.
at my laptop or taken files from it without my permission, have you?
That's quite out of the blue.
There were traces that someone transferred data from it. It was only a small error pop-up, but I noticed it immediately after I had that argument with you last month.
And that's why you suspect me? Oh, please, give me a break.
Are you saying you didn't?
As a detective myself, I honor the value of information, as well as the effort invested in it. I take pride in what I do.
Hopefully we're back.
I thought you, of all people, would understand such values, Sai-san.
I apologize.
Let's go, Akechi.
But then, who stole my data? I let my guard down.
Hi, welcome back. Sorry,
I'm the one who will catch them.
My internet makes me feel terrible. So about Haru's dad, the news said it was cardiac arrest. I hate to say this, but usually after such a report, the only thing that follows is a confirmation of death. Why is this happening? Can someone die simply from having a mental shutdown? I suppose it's possible that that shock could kill a person. Haru did mention how her father wasn't in the best of health. But for him to just up and die, this is gotta be some kind of joke. Are we responsible for his death? I thought it was supposed to be fine as long as we didn't kill the shadow.
Okay, it should have been.
Yeah, there's no point in getting mad at this for Mona for this. I heard the same thing too, you know. We need to act normally in public, but keep Haru in our minds.
Why he suffered a mental shutdown is one, but what are we supposed to do from here on out?
Haru's gonna be fine, right? Are you gonna let me out of my room?
Go to bed.
No! Let me out of my room!
No, no.
I should write something.
You know what? I will install the Gay Joker mod. Maybe. Hold on. I don't want it to erase. Can you still date women with the Gay Joker mod? That's my one question. Because here, I'm gonna go and DM the maker. If I can find their Twitter. I'll download the mod and probably install it after the stream. I kind of want to just continue the stream, though, for right now. Alright, it says download finish.
Has an important matter to discuss with you. Heed his words well.
Hold on. Yo, wasting points! Hold on. I don't understand the mod making folder. Alright, I have it enabled now.
Wow.
Okay, hopefully it'll work now. I think. Hold on. Launch application. Alright, hopefully it works. I don't know if it's gonna work though. Okay, it still works. Because I still have the Hifumi romance. So hopefully it works. We'll find out once we, I guess once we max Yusuke. We'll find out if it works once we max Yusuke, I guess. There's no video though? Why? Why not? Capture a specific window. Persona 5 Royal. There we go. Yeah, thank you for catching that.
Inmate, our master.
I don't know why I did that. Ah!
First,
I dropped the soap.
I'd like to congratulate you for expelling the one proud of their greed. Or so I'd like to say, but something odd seems to...
Is it gay in general? Just Takeshi. It's gay and Takeshi, yeah. It's bisexual, apparently. It wasn't our fault.
I know this, of course. However, what of the general public? It seems a contingency has an... At this rate, your rehabilitation cannot be completed, though I doubt that will be the case. I truly look forward to seeing how you overcome this predicament.
You know...
All right.
Igor, you're a bitch.
We shall meet again.
Time's up, inmate.
You little bitch. Womp. Too bad it had to happen.
Is that true?
Okumura died. He collapsed during his press conference, right? I wish I'd been watching when it happened. I never imagined seeing a heart attack would be so unsettling. The news says it because of the illness, but either way you spin it, it's still bizarre. Wish I had seen it live. I am going to be stopping this to play Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance when that comes out.
This time,
But
okay?
that's in 2 weeks from now. So if we haven't beaten this game in 2 weeks, then it's Shin Megami time. Because I want to play new games on my channel, you know? Rather than play old games. Or I might just switch between this and Shin Megami 5. Did you see that interview? I thought it was going to be a hidden camera show at first. I was so scared I changed the channel. He looked like he was in pain. We quiet down, we're closer now. Not to mention you have midterms starting on Monday. Things are getting pretty bad. Yeah, because essentially the royal version of it is coming out. And I think that Persona... I tried Nocturne and I didn't like it, but I want to have fun with a Shin Megami Tensei game and not just a Persona game. So I hope that 5 gives me that. But if not, that's why I'm going to continue this. It seems police showed up at our school. Yeah, previously related to Akuma's death, but there's no connection between our school and Akuma's foods. Think they came to talk about Haru? She's absent today. I can't even begin to fathom the reason. Anyhow, let's not be particular not to stand out and head straight home when school ends. Understand that, everyone? No, I want to have free time today, you bitch!
We haven't found anything useful as evidence.
I see.
We're hoping to find something more than the calling card, too.
We've confirmed the victim's connection to the Phantom Thieves, at least. Thank you for your cooperation.
Speaking. Huh? They found a calling card in the principal's office, too.
Yes. I'm sorry to ask again, but your father hadn't said anything about the Phantom Thieves.
That's right.
Please contact me if something catches your attention. It doesn't matter how trivial it seems. You don't have to force yourself, though. Just anything that comes to mind.
That bitch Akechi.
No one told me about that.
So basically, your group didn't go after Okumura's life. And even the death of Shujin's principal, who we found a calling card for, was the work of another. You don't sound like you're lying. If you wanted to deceive me, you could have easily woven up a much simpler lie than this metaverse. Moreover, your account coincides with my own investigation. Is that even possible if it were made up? And I hate to admit, but with my line of work, I know a false testimony when I hear... Still, if you set your sights on Okumura based on my intel, it'd be before his name was even ranked. You could have ignored him and targeted some other famous person. Why would you go so far as to further investigate and pursue this criminal? Simple enough. There's still no proof that another suspect exists. That said, it's safe enough to say that you aren't the murdering type.
Cool.
But with the subsequent deaths of Okumura and Shujin's principal, the public's opinion changed. Pressed to prove your innocence, your next objective was... What's the matter? Is it a side effect? What in the world did the police inject into you?
You ever think about the trauma Joker went through in prison? And how that's literally never addressed in the game? You ever think how that's just never addressed?
Hey, can you hear me? You need to stay focused. Don't scare me like that. If what you're saying is true, you must tell your side of the story to the end. We'll both be in trouble if your testimony becomes unreliable. Well then, let's move on. At last we arrive at your most recent crime. You know what I mean, don't you? This calling card was delivered to your latest target. The one you had decided would prove your innocence. It was addressed to Sae Nijima. Myself. Now, explain everything to me.
You ever think of the trauma Joker goes through that's never addressed? Has anyone been able to contact Haru? No, look here. She won't pick up. It doesn't look like she's seen any of our chats. I'm worried about her. Will they let me go to Mementos? Will you let me leave my room tonight?
I should write something. Let's do it.
Oh!
Damn, they shut off the power. How are we going to rig an alarm now?
Whoever said you need electricity to make an alarm? Give me that empty soda can. I'll just tie it to this string.
What? Well, what? WTF? That was all an act, right? Killing people's a no-no. Oh, Venka, my apologies for messaging. There's something I thought you needed to tell you. Something's caught my attention. We should meet at the hideout after school.
Managing. All right. Let's meet up with everyone after school.
Do we have to? Was Akuma murdered? But that wasn't a live broadcast. If it wasn't an incident, it has to be murder. Can a girl have a hobby? Yeah, can we murder someone?
With this, preparations are finally in place. The public has praised them as allies of justice before they strike them back to the ground. Now then, she'll be next. Yes, I've already spoken to Human Resources about it. It will be a heavy responsibility, but I'm certain it'd be an honor for her. The culprits behind the mental shutdown cases she's been pursuing all this time. Indeed, they'll become the criminals we've set them up to be, just as you instructed.
What a nothing villain, by the way.
It's so damn loud.
Yeah.
Where's Haru?
She's the one that called.
Akechi can, because she's trans femme.
Well, even though things have calmed down, she must be occupied with what happened to her father.
I saw this banger Black Mask Futaba art on Twitter yesterday. That was sick. I love that.
We killed President Okumura.
So it's begun already.
What?
Did you see Joker's face? It was like...
CEO collapsed the way he did during an apology conference that our group caused.
Still! They were raving about us so much, and now they just treat us like murderers?
What a lightning-fast change of attitude.
They don't know a damn thing about our situation.
We were canceled. These woke cancel culture Twitter people.
But there's no way to vindicate ourselves.
These woke cancel culture Twitter people.
I'm sorry I'm late. I'm the one who asked you all to make time for me, too.
My condolences. Must be rough.
I'm okay now.
When people were joking. Yeah. People still do that.
Because there There's something worrying me. Did you all target the principal?
Huh? The principal? You mean ours?
Yes. What makes you say that? Yesterday, a public prosecutor came to my home. It was a woman named Nijima-san.
That's...
I overheard her saying a calling card was found in the principal's office. Considering that this was right after what happened, it's got to be Shujin's.
It's the first I've heard of it.
Doesn't this all seem weird to you? It may just be my imagination, but I feel as if things are escalating far too quickly after President Okumura's incident.
What do you mean?
What?
Perhaps we may have been set up by the real culprit.
Well, what did you think was gonna happen? For real?
That could be.
Then we need to catch them as soon as possible.
Hold a moment. Can we assume we've been set up, though? We don't even know their objective.
Battening Trump is a wild card. That's why he isn't.
Let's all calm down for a moment. From what
Trump makes a friend with Rudy Giuliani, and then it's.
We need to act as normal students for now. In addition, we have midterms next week.
Exams? At a time like this? I envy you, Futaba. Futaba?
Got something on my mind. Gonna go home and look into it.
Autism thought.
I wonder what that could be. At any rate, we need to behave and not draw attention to ourselves. Understood?
They're heroes. They would never do that.
For real?
They found a calling for real? This is ridiculous. Why are people doubting the Phantom Thieves over what happened to President Okumura? They never do such a thing. Isn't that right? Yeah, I trust them. I'll continue cheering them on. Make sure you tell them that.
He's a bit narrow-sighted, but he's a good person deep down.
I hate Mishima.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm literally only doing this to get proficiency points. Who, Mishima?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well then.
True. I'm sorry for worrying all of you. I won't be able to respond for a little while longer. More importantly, are you doing alright? I'm okay. I'm more worried about the people at the company, to be honest. It seems everyone's having difficulty with not only clients, but the press as well. They're even handling for my father's funeral. I just feel so guilty I'm unable to help. I've never played the Persona Q games. We're here if anything happens. I'll get in touch when things settle down. Thanks. Talk to you later.
Worrying about others even at a time like this.
I bet they killed Okumura. Why else would they kill him during the press conference? I read somewhere that Okumura raised his daughter alone. Maybe he was a great manager. Murdering someone to make a point is textbook terrorism. Like Shido and that Akechi kid say, the Phantom Thieves are a menace. Are you all gonna give me a free day today to go to Mementos? I need to go to Mementos. Have we been cheering on murders all this time? Oh! Who on earth set us up? If I had to guess, it would be the culprit behind the mental shutdown. They found a calling card in Principal Kabayakawa's office. Someone else must have planted that. In the worst case scenario, it's possible they know our identities. Our state of affairs are looking quite bleak. How are we going to do that? Our only choice now is to find the true culprit, although we don't have any leads. Alright, we're going to Mementos today.
Okay.
Everyone's here.
Oh, is it not letting us explore Mementos? It won't let us do it today. Wait. Alright, looks like we can't do it. What day is the festival? You have 5 party slots. Yeah, how do you team build? Shit, we just can't go to Mementos. We'll have to wait until the 30th to go. Yo, they made P5 good? What? I wish, but we still have to go. We just can't.
Well... Yes. Let us head off. Oh?
There are twice as many people here as usual, but the white noise caused by the crowd is quite pleasant, to be fair. If I close my eyes, it's almost like I'm floating through space.
Yes.
I sense something has changed with me due to our last visit. You see, my attitude towards art has shifted in some way. A piece that... Cool.
To tell the truth.
This painting from earlier has actually been made into a statue. This may be a mere replica, but I'd like for you to have it, Ren.
Fascinating.
Yo.
I heard the Phantom Thieves killed someone. It's all over the news.
Alright, which one? Okay, sounds good. Now, you better not use it to pull a prank. Alright, which one? Take your time. Sounds good. That's what you don't break it, okay? Alright, which one? You better not use it to pull a prank. Alright. Sounds good. Alright, which one? Don't break it, okay? Sounds good. You better not use it to pull a prank. Alright, which one? That's what how's that? Okay. Sounds good. Alright, which one? Sounds good. Alright, which one? Sounds good.
153, okay.
Come again.
Come on.
Alright. Alright, which one, huh? You like it? Sounds good. How's that? Come again.
Does he have a lollipop? Who? Iwai? No, I think he's like eating a stick or something. Maybe. We're gonna go do... We're gonna create tools because...
Yeah.
I need, points for...
Yes.
Proficiency.
Well then.
How long are the police gonna let them run loose?
This sucks.
I wonder when Akuma-san will start coming back to school. I know the funeral's soon. It must be tough organizing the funeral. Akuma-san is pretty quiet. Hard to believe the dad of her is such a nice girl. I didn't expect this from a Phantom Thieves. That was a full-blown public execution. Things are looking rough online. They're just calling us a bunch of murderers. All the celebrities who supported us are being criticized now too. It's all got up in flames. I highly doubt that anybody who supported us did so honestly. There must have been many who went with the winning side. I got mixed feeling about this when you put it this way. We need to deal with our situation first. We can't sit back and watch this happen. Still, we can't make a move when we don't have any leads. Right around when your exams end will be the perfect timing. For what? Don't worry about it. Anyway, just wait and see what happens. For the time being, let's discuss things after our exams end.
Hey, are you listening?
You, pay attention!
No way.
Hey!
Akihabara, it's the best. I'm so happy. This is gonna be so much fun. Let's go.
Oh.
I want to live here. But there are tons of people. But all this makes me excited. Let's go check out the extra thin laptop everyone's been. It's definitely thin. They said it was full of functions, but I'm not seeing it. I don't care anymore. Do you understand how I feel?
Yeah.
That's right. They betrayed me. I had super high expectations for the evolution of electronics, but all I saw there was an empty slab of metal. Oh well, there's no point getting depressed over it. There's still gotta be some unseen treasure waiting for me in the electronic paradise. She's just like me for real. What is this Juness-ass song? So the Phantom Thieves are murder. I guess all the praise they got before now doesn't amount to much. I have quite a bit to do. I'll let you know when I have a little time. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Nice. Well then.
Still no?
Yo.
Hey.
Can I bother you a moment? Now that the funeral's over, it feels like a small burden has been lifted from my shoulders. I'm okay. Actually, I feel bad. How are you? Are you doing okay? You sure are strong. I'll come back, don't worry. I think I'll be able to rejoin anyone when exams end.
She's the one who should be in pain right now.
Well then.
Yeah, we can. I know we can't go to Mementos yet.
Hey! Yo!
Yo, Ren. Hey, are you free today? I want to show you something. Come to my room. This is one of my promise lists I made with my mom. See, everything here is marked off by being done. There's one promise I lied about doing. It was get along with Kana-chan. This all started back when I was in elementary school. I used to get bullied pretty hard for how weird I was. The other kids accused me of cheating because I get perfect scores on the test. The one time I turned in a test with nothing written down inside, but the school ended up yelling at my mom. My life in school was terrible. Sometimes during recess, I'd lock myself in the bathroom and cry. Aww. She was absent a lot at first, but when she was there, the other kids bullied her. But one day she said good morning to me.
Yes.
Mostly I was just surprised. Literally nobody wanted to talk to me back then. To be honest, I completely ignored her the first few times. I thought the bullies had put her up to it, but without fair, she'd come over to me to say good morning. Then eventually I decided to say it back, but apparently she's been saying it to me the whole time because she thought we could be friends. She was the first person who didn't mind how weird I was. I was so happy about having a friend that she told my mom, but I couldn't do it. One windy morning, Kana-chan dropped her diary and the pages flew everywhere. I didn't really mean to look, but I ended up seeing everything she went down, and once I see something, I can't forget it. She talked about how her parents hit her, how they made her take pictures in weird clothes. Oh, when I asked her about it, she got terrible. I felt terrible. Yeah, but I couldn't really tell her that. I just froze up, and then I ran. I ran and ran. I wanted to stop yelling. I wanted to go back to how things were before. She ended up moving away pretty soon after that. So I lied to my mom. Even after Kana-chan left, I would tell her we were best friends. Every month, she'd write that promise on my list, and every month I'd lie about it. I want to say I'm sorry. Sorry for not helping her, even though she was going through worse stuff than I was. Sorry for reading her diary. Sorry for running away. I think I'll be able to face my fears now that I'm a promise-settling phantom thief. I'm gonna do it for real now. I didn't mean to tell you all that. Not even Sojiro knows. You've got to help me now. This is another part of our deal.
All right.
All right. Okay?
Now make like a cheetah and dash out of my room. Hello, it's me. Something's not right. My fingers started trembling. I know I promised but when I remember how angry she got, I got scared. Got it.
Ah, you're back.
This isn't much of an update, but I think I'm going to go back to school starting tomorrow. I'm sorry for worrying you up till now. Are you really okay though? Be sure not to push yourself too hard in this time of grief. No, I actually need to push myself. My mind always wanders if I have nothing to do. Yeah, I totally get you. Besides, there's nothing I can do while I'm at home. Well, I don't know how to put it, but try not to think about that stuff too much. When I ended up alone, I did doubt you a tiny bit, but it's so horrible for me to be mean to you. Your father just passed away. It's natural to feel a flood of emotion. It's really hard when you lose someone like that. But I'm okay now. You've all helped me so much. Thank you. Those words are truly reassuring. Well, I'll see all of you at school.
I'm not surprised she seems down. You should keep her in your thoughts.
Yeah, they're evil. Pulling all-nighters is the worst. At least the school festival soon. It's the thing I'm most looking forward to right now. Yeah, but are they still gonna hold it? Don't say that. You're bumming me out. Think about it enough. If they cancel the festival, the students will riot. Did you hear those rumors? She's so lucky. It's almost like those test scores didn't matter. I wonder if they really are for my school. The teachers are doing a 180 on the honor student. She's on the podium. Good for her.
Phantom Thieves have gone off the deep end, don't you think? I thought they were gonna change that CEO's heart, but they ended up
Haven't people been saying they killed Principal Kobayakawa too? I thought they were bad, but I never expected they'd turn out to be murderers.
Oh man, does this mean anyone who gets targeted is screwed?
Quiet down. I'll now be handing out your exam booklets. Well, shall we begin?
What the first day of exams began? I don't remember. I think it was 24.
That doesn't look
Fuck.
like it'll work.
The number of colors used to be different. It was only one color. Soccer games were broadcasted with black and white picture. You changed the color of the ball to be...
You're still rooting for the fan? You know they're murderers, right?
That doesn't mean that criminals should be left to do whatever they want.
Still, couldn't they have at least left the principal to the police? And I mean, did you see that press conference?
I wonder if Akechi-kun has been right all along.
He's so admirable, sticking to his guns even though so many people were against him.
That's enough. If you don't quiet down, I'll have to ask you to leave.
I didn't oh, we're back! Hi! I didn't study hard enough. I failed all my exams.
It's open.
Come in.
Welcome.
Ah, you're third year Okumura-san. So good to see you. Please have a seat. Are you okay? Huh? Yes. I did come here because I wanted to, but I'm not exactly adept at what's saying on my mind. That's perfectly fine. I'm not that great at chatting with people either. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. How about some snacks? No need to be modest here. It must be pretty weird, right? I came here for counseling, but I can't say anything. Not weird in the least. Take your time. And if you don't feel comfortable by the end of our time, well, just have some tea and head home for the day. I do enjoy tea time. Perhaps I'll feel relaxed if I think of it all that way. Nobody's gonna come go into de-stress if they come in here worked up, like, I want to talk right now. Think of this as sneaking away to relax with some tea. That would probably help you open up. Relaxing with some tea. I do that quite often, but on my own.
Yes.
The people closest to me in life, they don't really feel like people I could sit and enjoy tea with. Even my family was solely focused on work. So meal time was essentially the same setup as tea time. Yes, meals where we actually ate together were almost always uptight dinners and work-related events. I've never been to upscale social events, so I'm not sure I would ask this, but didn't you ever feel lonely? Lonely? Yes, I think so. If I were given the chance, I would have only wanted to spend more time with my family. I do apologize. It seems I extended this tea time much longer than I intended. If anything, I'm happy to hear it. I'll make sure to pick up some snacks that pair well with the tea.
I suppose... Oh, I know.
How troubling.
What's wrong?
Oh, have you come up here to assist me? You, heard that, didn't you? I'm not worried about the garden, in case you were wondering. It's just... so much has happened to me lately. Well, perhaps I could share this with you. I mean, it would be nice to have someone who is aware of my current situation in life. The source of my worries is my father's company. Dealing with the aftermath has been... Given how unexpected the accident was, my father didn't have a will. All of his stocks transferred to me, which means suddenly I'm the biggest shareholder in a company of over 1,000 employees. But I don't know the first thing about business direction or fund management.
That sounds tough.
It is. I may be the president's daughter, but I never expected I would end up involved with company matters. Because of that, lately I've been meeting with all the various officers and lawyers my father employed. They've been giving me advice on all the things I'm not entirely sure about. Assets, stocks.
Stonks.
It's clear some people only want to get on my good side, though. I don't know who I can trust. They try to sound comforting by saying things like, "Don't worry," or "Leave it to me." It feels like they're really only being nice so they can get their hands on my bank account. I never realized I could be this distrustful of other people. I'm sorry for ranting on about this matter.
Yes, you have been ranting.
So has helped me calm down a bit. The only people I've consulted up to this point have been employees. But I think what I really needed was someone closer to my own age. Closer to my own viewpoint. If it isn't too much trouble, could we speak about this again some other... In return, I'll... What can I do to help you? I don't have any unique...
I'm just bland.
You know, gardening. I'm actually quite skilled at it. A few years ago, I even managed to grow a tropical fruit on the balcony at my house. To be honest, this is what I do when I'm alone. To take my mind off of everything that's happened. Oh, that's right. I stored some vegetables in the refrigerator down in the home economics room. You still have some time, yes? Would you mind waiting here a moment? I grew these right here in these very planters and harvested them myself not too long ago. There's not much consistency to their colors or shapes, but... You like vegetables? That's good to know. But to tell the truth, I have a favor to ask of you. I'd like to get Sakura-san's opinion on my vegetable. Do you think I could bring my next harvest over to your cafe? Thank you. I'm sure Sakura-san will give me his honest opinion. I'll make sure this next harvest is particularly...
Sorry, Haru, you're just bland.
Well then.
Congrats on surviving midterms.
I think I'm screwed for real this time. I couldn't concentrate at all.
You and me both, Akechi.
As if in order to make that natural course of action a reality.
Again? It's so damn loud!
More importantly, what's this you want to talk about?
You said that something was on your mind before, but were you able to figure out what it was?
The medjed that I banned wasn't the real one.
Huh? Aren't you the real one, though?
Oh, the guy who called himself Medjed after me isn't the one from the other day.
What do you mean?
The code written by that guy the other day is different from any of the past Medjed.
And that means...
A code is like your fingerprints. No matter how you try to disguise it, your own quirks appear in it. The one from the other day was all cut and pasted with no consistency. No skill at all.
Bro said you suck at coding.
Aren't there multiple people across the world that are part of Medjed? Couldn't it have been done by someone that joined recently?
How do I put it? That code was so not done by anyone interested in cracking. At all. At the very least, there's no way it was an official Medjed member.
So someone used the Medjed name to provoke the Phantom Thieves? For what purpose?
Could they have been doing it for fun? It was around the time our group started getting popular, so maybe they wanted in on the hype.
Wait a moment. What if it's the other way around? Perhaps they used the Medjed name to make the Phantom Thieves known.
What? That makes no sense.
I actually thought the same as Makoto.
Why is that?
Know how I just said that code is like fingerprints? I found those same fingerprints somewhere completely different.
Where's that?
The Phantom Aficionado website. There were traces of it being illegally tampered with from the outside.
Gee, Billy.
For real?
For summer vacation, the access counter was made to be much higher than the actual number. Same with the rankings.
Is that possible to
Particularly
do?
the time when President Okumura ranked first.
So then, the one who provoked the group and the one who tampered with the site are the same person?
I think I'm starting to see the big picture. Both Medjed's provocation and the tampering of the website brought attention to us as a result. On top of that, our reason for targeting Okumura was influenced by the public and the ranking. The perfect timing and the perfect target. If both of those had been set up,
It would all make sense.
So the culprit was planning to put the blame on us from the start?
I mean, I thought we knew that.
this is all hypothetical. We lack any hard evidence.
But if all your deductions happen to be correct, that would mean we've been playing right into their hand for the past 2 months or so.
We gotta be overthinking things. I mean, we're talking both the rankings and Medjed. Everyone made a big deal about it. If this was all set up, then what kind of guy did we make an enemy of?
A gay little man.
There's no point in getting anxious over speculation. Regardless, we'll be falsely charged at this rate, and with murder.
But we don't even know who we're up against.
Hey, you think we're falling into another trap? Even at this very moment?
Indeed, we don't. It'll be more dangerous jumping